Hey everybody. Well, I'm trying to get to the base camp, the Bushcraft Basecamp, and yeah, it's kind of thick out here. I haven't been. Sorry, I just walked through a spider web there. Haven't been out in quite a few months, and it's crazy. It's crazy how it's changed. Mostly it's just really grown up, you know, like it's had all summer to grow and just very, very thick. And then from not being out, well, probably regardless it would happen, probably happens overnight, tons of spider webs hanging like everywhere. So yeah, no idea how many spiders I have on me right now, but I'm assuming I probably have a few. But yeah, just it's kind of crazy the change in the landscape from season to season. So yeah, right now it's the beginning of September, and like I said, I haven't been out in a few months, so I wanted to get out. Sorry, figuring out my path. There's lots of trees down, trees and branches. Haven't been out for a few months, and I want to spend, you know, I spend my summer canoe tripping, and once it gets too cold, that was the whole plan for the camp, to be able to have somewhere close by to go out, spend a night here and there, and you know, just be outdoors all the other time. You know, a place that's mine, a place that's free, all of that. But not being out in a while, I have no idea, you know, if it's still standing. I know that there's not much firewood out there, so I have to definitely gather up firewood before winter. It'll make it easier. Last winter I was gathering it up as building, and I'm sure that I'll still have to do that, but yeah, if I can get out and gather up firewood and make some improvements out there, then it'll save time in winter. So yeah, what else can I tell you? The weather's kind of odd. I'm just planning to get out for a few hours, spend the day. The weather's kind of odd. They're calling for sun and cloud mix, and yeah, it's been mostly cloudy, but once in a while the sun pops out. But then it's been cloudy and looking like it's gonna rain, so I'm hoping it doesn't. I didn't come prepared for rain. I gotta trust the weatherman and that it's just sun and cloud. But yeah, quite humid feeling as well, so it feels like it's gonna rain. So yeah, fingers crossed. Anyway, I've got the rest of the way to hike in, probably another 15-20 minutes, I would say. So I'm going to focus on that, and I'll see you in camp. Okay, well, I'm not yet at camp, but I wanted to show you. I'm at the little stream not far from camp, probably 5 minutes away, and yeah, the stream's almost dried up. So yeah, sorry, I'm just looking down at it and I see the water moving. I was wondering what it is, but it's just striders down in it. Anyway, I'll show you the stream. Kind of crazy, hey? Well, maybe not if it's the first time you've seen one of these videos, but those who have seen when I started building my camp last year, almost 12 months ago. I think I started in early December. But this was, yeah, you had to jump across it. It's really humid out, and mosquitoes are out. And there's also tons of poison ivy as well. So, yeah, I'll show you what I mean. Tons of poison ivy. Have a look at this. So, of course, it's not all poison ivy, but for those of you who can identify poison ivy, you can see how much is in there. Anyway, like I said, I'm probably like 5 minutes out, so I'm gonna continue and get over there. Well, looks like the camp has been vandalized. Yeah, sorry for the pause. I've actually already taken 5 minutes to try to just process this, but I don't know what to say. I guess. Goes to show about impermanence, you know? Nothing lasts. But I don't understand why, like, what motivates someone to damage something like that? You know? Especially like out here. Who comes out here? Hunters? Me? I really can't see hunters doing this either, you know? Like, for the most part, hunters are respectful. You know, the thing is, then I say that, and, you know, there's assholes in every group. But this is like, it's not even, whoever did this didn't even do a good job at destroying it. They just, maybe it was too much work. You know, to get the motivation to destroy something like this and then start working away at it and decide this is a lot of work destroying, so I'm just gonna stop. So what do I do now? So the fire reflector is knocked over. My ridge pole is down on one side. The roof is down, or sort of down, falling down. I think I know why they stopped, because the way I built the roof is it's partially suspended on the inside of the structure, so they probably knocked down the one side and expected it to collapse, but it more or less stayed up, and that would have made it difficult for them to get into the structure to destroy the rest. Whereas if you wanted to do it right, you'd go inside and damage those inside support beams first, and then the ridge pole. Shaving horse / bench is knocked over. I don't know if it's damaged. Looks like they just knocked it over. Yeah, you know what's tough? What's tough about this, aside from coming out here thinking I'm gonna have a peaceful day, you know, maybe have a fire, maybe not, just relax, gather up firewood, maybe expand on the fire reflector or build something else. Aside from all that, what sucks is that I'm out here filming it. Yeah, these are one of the moments where, you know, being in front of the camera, definitely feel exposed. I'd rather not share this, but what do I do? Just stop coming out here altogether and pretend it never happened and that's the end? Or come out here and rebuild it and don't film it? And what about those of you who have enjoyed watching this get built? Yeah, I know that it was vandalized and not naturally caused because the ropes holding the one end of the ridgepole are cut, and those that are part of the roof framing and tarp, the paracord, it's cut as well. Well, there's no tree branch or anything down on it. Some people. Alright, I'm gonna think about this for a while. Well, today's a lesson in impermanence, I guess, and that nothing lasts forever. And it's our attachment to things that causes suffering. And then when we are not attached to things and that they cease to exist, there's no suffering. So, yeah, I guess I let the camp go. And then I think also that I need to look at it, try to look at it in positive light, or see the positive in it. And that would be that I can rebuild it, and I can put more consideration, more thought into how I'll rebuild it, make some changes, and so the next camp could be better. But anyhow, I'm not going to rebuild today. I've torn it down. Still a bit more to do, but I think I'm going to leave it for now. I'm going to reconsider. Not reconsider. I got to think about. I'm going to consider how I'll rebuild it. You know, as I was working, pulling this apart, was having a few ideas of what I might do. So, yeah, I'm disappointed. Trying to be positive about it, and the thought of rebuilding doesn't help so much right now in the moment. You know, set out today thinking that I would make just a few improvements, you know, tidy up, see what I could fix up just from a couple months of neglect, gather up some firewood, and then I would have the next few months before the snow fell to do more. So now I'm almost starting at scratch, or from scratch again. Gotta ask myself, is it worth it? You know, now as I'm saying that, I'm also remembering the other thing that, you know, the irony that just the other day, and I apologize, I don't remember your name, but I got a comment on one of my videos from a gentleman in Montana. It was a very nice compliment, you know. And a part of it, he said that he hopes I continue to make videos. And I assured him that's the plan. So there's a bit of irony that I come out and, you know, I just got that comment. Geez, yesterday? And there's definitely a part of me that thinks just abandon the camp, because this has happened. You could rebuild and it happen again. But can't let other people's stupidity, you know, vandalizing the camp, I can't let them, you know, dictate what I'm gonna do in my life. So it happened. I'll have to hope it doesn't happen again and just go from here. So I'm gonna put some thought into what type of shelter I want to build, whether I want to do the same thing or change it up. When I set out to build this one, I had a different plan in mind, but then the snow came hard and heavy, and so I quickly threw it up. Can't remember how far. I think I was just very, very lightly into the build, and then the snow came. I think that I hadn't yet finished the roof. I think I threw up the roof and the walls. And I had planned to have the roof extend further out, more of an awning towards the fire. So maybe I'll do something like that. Maybe I have the time to build it bigger and better, or a different type of shelter all up. So that's what I'm going to think about. I'm not going to start building today. Figure out what I'm going to do. If you have any suggestions, if you'd like me to build a certain type of shelter, let me know and I'll consider it. Yeah, it's disappointing. You know, it's a nice day. It's pretty out here. Anyhow, at least I have most of the wood, right? Maybe more than enough wood. Yeah, I'm going to think about what kind of shelter I'm going to build over the next week, and then come back out here, get to work. You know, maybe an A-frame this time. All right. Anyhow, so it's funny because I don't even want to say thanks for watching. Kind of a disappointing video to make. So some of you may be as disappointed as I am. So it's hard to say thanks, but anyhow, thanks for watching. And yeah, leave a comment. Hard to say, give the video the thumbs up if you liked it, but I guess give the video the thumbs up if you liked it. And I'll see you back out here in, yeah, a week or two.